we sit here, just a few short hours away from Dragon Age the Veilguard being released. I still kind of can't believe it's really happening. It's so wild. Yeah, so this evening, I'm going to be attempting to complete the game. I don't think it's actually going to happen. I think we're going to get through the Arbor Wilds, like the Temple of Mythal, and that's going to be about it. Partly because I'm just exhausted, and partly because there's just so much, you know? Like, there's so much. But a girl can dream. So that's what I'm going to do, is dream. I'm looking for something really quickly. Don't mind me. Okay. Putting something there. Putting something here. Alright, I'm completely focused now. Also, hello, Cell. Thank you for joining me. It's just occurred to me that you're going to hear my fucking Discord messages going on. How do I enable streamer mode? Streamer mode. Enable streamer mode. Cool. So that way, it'll shut the fuck up. Because it's Shut the Fuck Up Friday. That's not true. It's Wednesday. But we're going to pretend. Anyways, let me put you guys into game mode. And let's do the motherfucking Arbor Wilds. I can't even explain to you guys how excited I am for Veilguard. I really can't. I don't have the words other than just to say it's happening, and I've been waiting over a decade. Well, I've been waiting a decade. Maybe it has been over a decade. I don't really know anymore. When did Inquisition come out? Because as soon as it was over, I was already like, let's fucking go. Okay, I guess we're just jumping straight into this. God damn.
There. That must be the Temple of Mythal.
Be ready. Corypheus will be there.
I hear fighting ahead.
For the record, do I need to finish this game before Veilguard comes out? No. I know my world state. I also know... Oh. I also know people will be sad if I don't finish experiencing Slavellen. But also, I can already tell you guys, unless something wild happens, Slavellen is not going to be my world state. It's going to be Inquisitor and Cullen. I'm unimpressed. Inquisition technically released in November, so not quite a decade yet. That's fair. There's Samson.
These are but remnants. They will not keep us from the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows.
Morgan's just like, I don't know.
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Oh. Ew. Gross. Uh-oh, John. God, Samson. Fucker. Oh, God. We're seeing one of them turn into Corypheus, aren't we? Ugh. Ugh.
It cannot be. Across the bridge, now!
Ew. God. Fuck. Oh. It's too bad the whole immortal Corypheus thing only ever came up once. Basically only was there to explain why they couldn't kill him then and there. Yeah, basically. Which is unfortunate, because that would have also been kind of fun to just be like, oh shit, your boss is dead. What now, people? I will admit, Endgame with Corypheus not nearly as compelling as Solus being the Dreadwolf.
Methal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an eluvian, but he mentioned a well of sorrows. Which is right?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
Could they be the same? Could eluvian translate into well of sorrows?
No. It seems an eluvian is not the prize Corypheus seeks.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
Fair. Oh, Inquisitor is so pissed. She's like, God,
let's find this well
damn
before
it.
Corypheus's people do.
Hang on. Gotta give my nose a good blow. Ugh. Okay. Also, Glenn and Caitlin, I know you're here. You can't hide from me. Alright.
Want to know how Corypheus returned to life? We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature.
Hi,
Darkspawn,
Caitlin.
or Grey Warden.
So that's how the bastard survived, Hawk.
We'll find a way to stop Corypheus once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus they locked away. Perhaps they knew he could do this,
But not
but
how.
not how.
Just to check really quick, I've picked up a few things. Neither of these are as good as what I currently have. Varric has Bianca, I have no new staff, and Cassandra uses that. So we're good. What about armor? It's just a helmet, which I also don't care about. So we're good. Oh, right. Funny looking bird. There's puzzles here. Solus, anything to say about the paintings or anything? About anything? Oh, it's up there. And over there. Morgan?
Yes?
Are you certain Corypheus is using the power of the Blight to make himself immortal?
Perhaps you forget. I was in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight.
God, she's so
have
cunty, I love it.
seen a true archdemon rage. How Corypheus gained the power to send his soul into blighted bodies, that is the real question.
Will answering that question let us destroy Corypheus for good?
Perhaps. I would suggest first...
Can't wait to see her in Veilguard. Dude, same.
If Corypheus obtains it, any chance of success
I'm
could be
honestly
lost.
kind of surprised that they're bringing Morgan back.
You said this
I really
Mithal
am.
was worshipped as a goddess.
So one assumes. What is a god but a being of immense power? The dread old
Too
gods
honestly,
were
yeah.
nothing more than dragons.
I was also shocked when they brought Varric back, considering he was supposed to be Viscount of Kirkwall.
And they die. Perhaps Mithal was a powerful elf, a ruler among her kind. History often plays storyteller with facts.
Hey, storyteller, that's what I call Varric.
And yet dismiss her so readily?
I do not dismiss her. I question her supposed divinity. One need not be a god to have value.
Let that man
Truthfully,
relax.
I'm
Please,
uncertain
BioWare,
if God is
honestly.
even a single entity.
Just let Varric get married and
Accounts
have
are
children and
varied.
relax.
There are varied accounts of Mythal.
In most stories, Mythal rights wrongs while exercising motherly kindness. Let fly your voice to Mythal, deliverer of justice, protector of sun and earth alike.
I don't remember any of this.
Other paint her as dark, vengeful. Pray to Mythal and she would smite your enemies, leaving them in agony.
More Dalish tales, I assume.
If you know more about this, Solus, speak.
The oldest accounts say Mythal was both of these, and neither. She was the mother, protective and fierce. That is all I will say. This is not a place to stir up old stories.
Whatever the truth, all accounts of Mythal end the same. Exiled to the beyond with her brethren.
What do you mean, exile?
Tricked by the dread wolf, as all the elven gods were said to be.
Solus.
Trapped in a land beyond the Fade. Many Dalish believe this is why the elves fell from grace, and their gods did not save them. Or perhaps they were simply rulers slain by Tevinter. Who can say?
Solus.
Do you know what this part of the temple was used for?
The room we stand in is a vestibule, not the temple proper. To those who knew it, perhaps this ritual was little more than a polite knock at the gate. These customs must have been as familiar to ancient elves as bowing to a queen is to you or I.
Huh.
I find it difficult to picture you curtsying to anyone.
If we become so familiar, you can predict my manners and customs now. Nothing is lost by indulging in the occasional civilized conduct, particularly when unexpected.
Fair enough.
You've seen the elves here. They seem odd.
Indeed. Two things are possible. One, this is a group of Dalish separated from their brethren, cultists, fanatic in their desire to keep humans away. Two, these are elves descended from the ancients, having resided here since before the fall of Arlathan. The second appears unlikely, but if true, the implications are astounding.
Is that even possible? How?
With magic, anything is possible. Whatever the truth, the Guardians successfully kept the temple a
This
secret.
is true.
They must kill all who enter, even the Dalish. A more sensible question might be, why?
Let's continue.
As you wish.
Okay.
It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much.
Atishol via Abalassan. Please
Abalas.
enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven. Shivenen. 'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mythal would have first paid obeisance here.
Cousin!
Following their path may aid entry.
I'm gonna attempt to finish this fucking game tonight. I don't know if I'll finish
Ritual
the
to
whole
appease
thing.
Elven gods? Long dead or no, I don't like it.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back. Come, let us see what awaits.
Cool. We did it. You got this. Thank you. Look at all the dead Templars.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the temple's guardians.
Oh, by looting that guy, we got our supplies replenished. That's kind of funny. Yeah, the things I am most surprised by for starting
The
Veilguard.
Temple of Mythal,
Oh,
constructed in an age when elves, not men, dominated this land. They believed Mythal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment, after they proved their worth.
Silence has reigned here for time beyond memory.
Oh, I leveled up. I didn't even notice. Things I am surprised about for Veilguard are mostly just the fact that they brought back so many fan favorites. I wouldn't say it feels like fan service, because the only one I think is fan service is Morgan, to be honest. I feel like they wouldn't have brought Varric into this unless they had to. But I am curious. I am curious as to the why. I'm very much enjoying hearing Morgan and Solus interact, for the record. I'm having you on in the background while I manic clean my office and move boxes around / unpack to prep for tomorrow, because once the game releases, I will not want to do anything. Dude, absolutely fair. Oh, Fen'Harel. The Rebel God. The Dalish used Harlan to mean traitor to one's kin, but the word does not appear in any Elven text before the Tower's Age. The ancient root word is related to Harlan, or opposition, and Helathan, or noble struggle. The Dalish clan call Fen'Harel a god of deception, but I posit a far more accurate translation would be god of rebellion. What he rebelled against is a story lost to time. In Dalish legends, Fen'Harel seals away the other deities out of love of trickery. If we understand more ancient Elven, I can't read tonight. If we understood more ancient Elven, we might find earlier versions of the Dreadwolf story giving him a more nuanced motivation beyond spite. From a treaty on the pagan and heretical customs of the Elven by Senelan Tavernier of the University of Orlais, commissioned by Empress Celine.
Why would this be?
Something wrong?
It depicts the Dread Wolf, Fen'Harel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen'Harel in Mathal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
My clan set statues of the Dread Wolf outside our camp. They're meant to frighten harmful spirits.
Perhaps. I thought the ancient elves above quaint superstitions.
For all your knowledge, Lady Morrigan, you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history. The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Pray tell, what meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
None we can discern by staring at it.
You two look like you're about to kiss when you argue.
'Tis time we pressed forward.
Agreed.
Solus doesn't find it funny when I joke about that. Depending on what they set as canon, Morgan may have drunk from the Well of Sorrows, binding her to Mathal. It would be the hook to bring her in. That's true. Oh, that's a good one. Rule 34 on Andraste. I was complaining the other day about them bringing Morgan back yet again, but the whole Mathal thing gives her a very good reason to be involved once again. That is true. Very, very true. Yeah, I feel like some of this was just setting up for Solus to be the big bad, though. Which isn't, you know, bad. It's just... eh. Ah! Fuck.
Hold them off!
Oh, fucking hell, Samson. Alright. If only I had enough for the horn to also happen at that time. Ha. Fuck you guys.
on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
An army fights and dies for us. The longer we tarry, the more soldiers we lose outside. Let's jump down and be done with this place.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
You're very eager to reach our destination.
Are we not all eager to stop Corypheus from achieving his mad plan?
It sounds like what you want is that well.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me. You're surprised.
It's gonna feel so
much
different
only
adventuring
than I
alongside
am.
Solus after Veilguard. Yeah.
Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic.
It's gonna feel really
The
weird.
list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more.
Only one more sleep, I know.
Than I revealed.
Oh,
It
this
said a
bitch.
great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was
My anxiety has
insufferably vague.
anxiety. I know, same.
The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet
Caitlin,
sacrifice
same.
of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Here's the question I have to start debating, guys. Do I have Morrigan drink from the well? Which would probably make sense for Veilguard, because my assumption is they're going to say she goes back and drinks from it anyways. Just like they retconned Liliana being dead. Or, like, if the Inquisitor drinks from the well. Like, obviously Solus is mad now, but what does that mean for the next game? I don't know. Urgh.
What sort of curse should we brace ourselves for if we use the well?
'Twould be easier by far to advise you of a curse. This price is not so well defined. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Okay. Oh. Okay, we're not jumping down. Am I going the right way? Theoretically, yes. We're gonna do the rituals, even though it would be faster to just blow through them. What did Sel say? The promise of excitement is the one night we'll keep. After all, there's only one more sleep till Veilguard. Honestly, though. The amount of excitement in my chest. That's the room I was just in. Never mind. I'm so good at this game. have to start over. Okay, I know how to do it. I already know. Nope. Okay, we're gonna start. This takes so much concentration for me.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
We did it. Okay. Oh, it's one of the birds. I thought it was like a creature. A bad guy. He's a bad guy.
Complete. We are close. There is but one more path to follow.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Presumably up the stairs. Oh. Okay. Wait, I don't understand. Gotta use the switch in the center to get rid of the gate you just ran into. There's a switch? so I can step on this from anywhere. I didn't remember that. Okay. Oh, fuck. I also now put something up near the beginning, I think, too. I used a guide for this portion. Yeah, we're gonna use a guide. Hang on. Temple of Mythal puzzles. Okay. I have a picture. Okay. I need to go back to the beginning. I got this now because I have a cheat. I'm a cheat. Okay. Okay. 11, 12. I wonder how many people got fucked by this.
There. Everything is lit.
So
Cass
what now?
and Iron Bull
Come.
disapprove.
Let us see if the doors have opened.
Clemmy used Ben for help the other night. I tried to help, but I failed. It's okay. No one's perfect, and these quests and puzzles are hard. I don't typically cheat, but every once in a while.
Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
We're being watched.
Venavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
I don't understand the slumber bit. Who are you?
I am called Abelas. We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek.
God, look how skinny.
Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
So, you're elves from ancient times. Before
Their legs
the
are so
Signature
weird,
Imperium
lol.
destroyed Arlathan.
The Shemlin did not destroy Alathan. We Elven warred upon ourselves.
They're just so long and
By
skinny.
the time the doors to this sanctuary closed, our time was over. We awaken only when called, and each time find the world more foreign than before. It is meaningless. We endure. The Vira Belasan must be preserved.
What is this Virabalasan exactly?
It is a path. One walked only by those who toiled in Mithal's favor.
He speaks of priests, perhaps.
More than that, you need not know.
Okay.
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you.
What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his world, because he lacks the power to restore it.
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people.
Hey.
And you have invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
I believe you. Trespassers you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mithal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
I wouldn't
Consider
fight them.
carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
No, we're gonna ally. Because I think no matter what, you have to drink from the well, right? Or you have to pick someone to drink from the well.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Virabalasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morgan!
Yeah. I have to open the door by completing more rituals. God, the paintings are so fucking cool. Flighty girl. I know, right? Oh, the doors are so sick. Everything about this is so cool. If this is what we have to look forward to with Veilguard... No, you gotta wait for the guide to get to the door. Y'all. I'm just...
someone behind. A handy guide, maybe?
Mytholanast.
That's helpful, since Morgan chased off on her own.
She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
Where's the guide? Oh, over here. God, this is cool. Gotcha. You gotta wait for the guide to get to the door. I understand now. Can I go through here or will it upset them? Nope, don't go through. Not that door. Okay. I will follow the guide as I am told to do. If I go through that door, does it start a scene? Guide is slow, but takes you past all the fighting. Okay. Can I loot anything in here or no?
This place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
We can always ask our hosts.
I will leave that to you.
Yes, I can loot. Okay, cool. The Judgment of Mithal. Whenever one of the people wronged another, they would not call on Elgernon to avenge them, for his fury would destroy all it touched. Mithal saw this bring strife among the people, and went to Elgernon. She offered to deliver justice when the people warred amongst themselves. Elgernon saw her wisdom and agreed, binding all to abide by her verdicts. Some petitioning Mithal for justice hid jealousy, accusing those who had done them no wrong. She saw their lies and struck them down. Others petitioning Mithal for justice burned with wrath for imagined slights. She saw their weak hearts and struck them down. Those coming to her with clear minds and open hearts were granted judgment and protection, and Mithal harried their enemies until the end of their days. This is cool. Ooh, balefire. Yeah, you can loot. I always did. Okay. Just checking.
Henshra, Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look around.
Mosaic of Elgar'nan. I'm not going to read the song. Is that a mosaic of the Dread Wolf? Mosaic of Gillenan, who we're going to see in the next game. This is important to read. Gillenan herself kept herself apart from the people. She used her power to create animals none had ever seen. The skies teemed with her monsters, the land with her beasts. Andrul hunted them all, and after a year of killing, approached Gillenan with an offer. The gods would share their power with Gillenan, but only if she destroyed her creations, for they were too untamed to remain amongst the people. Gillenan agreed and asked for 3 days to undo what she had made. On the first day, she struck down the monsters of the air, except those she presented to Andrul as a gift. On the second day, she drowned the giants of the seas, except those in deep waters, for they were too well wrought, and pride stopped her hand. On the third day, she killed the beasts of the land, except the Hala, whose grace she loved above all else. This is how Gillenan was made the youngest of the gods. Story of the elven god Gillenan, author unknown. Dirthaman and Falandin are linked in Dalish legend as inseparable twin brothers. Scraps of elven stories from after the fall of Arlathan, transcribed into Tevinter and recently lent to our fair university, refer to them as twin souls, but draw no family connection. The oldest stories never even name them directly, referring to Falandin as Dirthaman's shadow, and Dirthaman as Falandin's reflection. The little we understand implies their bond was not romantic, but even beyond even the strongest friendship. The legends of Dirthaman and Falandin have been an allegory for complex elven relationships we lack context to comprehend. From a treaty on the pagan and heretical customs of the elven by Selinan Tavernier of the University of Orlais, commissioned by Empress Celine. Strongest frogs. English is a very difficult language. What is this? Oh, cool. I am not sure how that got there. Okay. Oh. Another statue of the Dread Wolf. Strongest. Songs. Mosaic of Silace. Silace, whose heat rivals Elgar'nan's light, whose temples rival Mythal's cities, whose breath rivals Andrul's spear, whose skill rivals Juné's craft, whose fire cannot be quenched. We give ourselves gladly to your service. Song to Silace, found in the Temple of Mythal, author unknown. I'll be honest, the only reason I'm reading these is because it has to do with ancient elves. And it makes me think that it might be important for the next game, since it comes out tomorrow. Which I still can't fucking get over. How is it tomorrow? It's what? 12 o'clock EST? And it's currently 7:30. So yeah, 16 and a half hours for me.
Sumiel.
I'm here. God, this is cool. Over here, mage lover. Trying to not be in your way, so you will show us the way. This is the way. The art. Oh, the art. It's unreal. What are they doing? Come on. Uh-oh. Come on. What are they doing? Or are we waiting for the fighting to be over? It's waiting for the fighting to be over. We literally have to sit here and wait. That is kind of ridiculous. Are we seriously just waiting for it? I think I just have to wait for it. That's super fucking annoying. Because I'm just chilling here now. You shouldn't have to wait. I think you can go in there. Can I? I need... Because he just stopped. Let me save. God bless America. Glenn. Okay, I've just saved. I'm gonna look it up really quick. There's gotta be like a thing. Temple of Mythal walkthrough. Oh, you can go through the other doors. It won't get upset with you. You guys are full of it.
can take you!
Is our guide not coming in here? Hey. Okay. Guide might be done guiding me. We're just gonna roll on through then. Rolling out, looking for America's greatest diners, drive-ins, and dives.
The Well of Sorrows.
So Mythal endures.
Andraste, guide us.
Alright, my supplies are replenished. Here we go, gang. That's fucked.
You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop.
Rude.
You've hunted us half across Thedas. I should have guessed you'd follow us into this hole.
I spoke with your Tranquil, Maddox. He sacrificed himself for your cause.
I told him not to. He died as one of us then. One of the faithful. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
Okay, I need to look at my guide one more time, because how do I fight Samson? I've never successfully done this before. Well of Sorrows, here we go. Okay, I have to get into... It doesn't really say how to destroy his armor.
What's your
So I
part
guess we'll
in
just
it?
find out.
What's a vessel?
What else empties a well? I'll carry its power to Corypheus. One more task entrusted to me. Being force-fed Chantry lyrium was good for something. This armor makes me a living fortress, mind and body. I won't forget a word of the well's knowledge. Corypheus will be unstoppable.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers will just slow him down.
You dare say that to my face? After you butchered my men? You're no match for Corypheus. Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength the Chantry tried to bind. But it's a new world now.
I don't think Samson's
With a
VO
new
is
god.
Gideon Emery.
So, Inquisitor, how will this go?
Samson, DIVA. Oh, it is Gideon Emery. Holy shit. You called it. I didn't think it was.
Power's all well and good, until it's taken away.
What did you do? What did you do?
The low tones, yeah. I hear it now.
It's gone. The lyrium. I need it. Kill them all.
Okay, we have a sentinel on our team.
I'll show you, bastards.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Fuck. Love his voice, yeah. Oh yeah, Katie, you haven't heard the cameo I got of him for Elisa. I bet if you ask her nicely, she'll give it to you. I'm just sucking down all of the fucking healing potions. Oh my god.
You think you'll win? Ha! Come on! Get around them!
Fuck. Immunity to frozen and paralyzed.
Mustn't.
He's still breathing.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
There's the Illuvian.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
Bro.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To keep it from your grasping fingers. Better it be lost than bestowed upon the undeserving.
Bro.
Fool. You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
Do you even know what you ask? As each servant of Mythal reached the end of their years, they would pass their knowledge on through this. All that we were, all that we knew, it would be lost forever.
This can't be easy, holding on to what's left.
You cannot imagine. Each time we awaken, it slips further from our grasp.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger.
Elven such as you?
Yes, such as I.
You have shown respect to Mythal, and there is a righteousness in you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Not without your permission.
One does not obtain permission. One obtains the right. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend. Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
If only you knew, Morgan.
Is it possible this Mythal might still exist?
Anything is possible.
Elven legend states that Mythal was tricked by Fen'Harel and banished to the Beyond.
Elven legend is wrong. The Dread Wolf had nothing to do with her murder.
Murder? I said nothing of...
She was slain, if a god truly can be. Betrayed by those who destroyed this temple. Yet the Vira Belasan
I forgot
remains,
about all this.
as do we. That is something.
Are you leaving the temple?
Our duty ends. Why remain?
There is a place for you, Lethaline, if you seek it.
Perhaps there are places the Shamlan have not touched. It may be that only Uthenera awaits us. The blissful sleep of eternity, never to awaken, if fate is kind.
You can walk away from the temple? Just like that?
After you drink, nothing remains to hold us.
Malas amalin nahalam abalas.
What does he say? What does Solus say there?
His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hope he finds a new name.
Oh. Is Solus casually recruiting ancient elves here? Probably, honestly. That's probably
You'll
exactly
note the
what's happening.
intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Oh,
Is it
that's good.
still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last alluvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
Seems like that should be a concern.
Knowledge begets a hunger for more. I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my ends, elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
What about your son?
You're not concerned about the price. Bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to the will of a dead god? It seems an empty warning. Perhaps a compulsion yet remains. Who can say otherwise? I do not fear it, even so.
What about your child?
You alone. This is my heritage.
I have studied the oldest lore. I have delved into mysteries of which you could only dream. Can you honestly tell me there is anyone better suited?
What about you, Solus?
No. Do not ask me again.
I don't know who's better suited, and neither do you.
I have the best chance of making use of the well. For everyone. Let me drink.
Morgan, have you even looked at my blogs?
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
You're asking me? This is a lot of weird... I barely understand how any of this works.
Enough deliberation. Give me your decision.
Oh. If I pick this one, is it still like a conversation?
Looking at it, listening to it. That's not just knowledge from the ancient elven priests. It's their will.
How would you know such a thing?
That's what Abelas was telling us. The collective will of the priests puts anyone who drinks under a compulsion, a gas. Can't you feel it?
That would match the legends, but it does not tell us what the gas entails. I would still use the well, but you are right. We must be cautious.
I'm gonna let Morgan do it because I think it makes the most sense going into Veilguard.
It's yours.
Iron Bull disapproves. That's fine. I already did his personal quest and got several greatly approves. It'll be fine. I do feel bad doing this to Morrigan. Why only Iron Bull? I don't fucking know, dude, because it's magic shit. Oh, here we go. Cassandra disapproves. Vivienne greatly disapproves. Sarah approves. I really don't give a shit if Vivienne doesn't approve. Chug, 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 chug. Fuck off, Vivienne, honestly.
Morrigan! Are you alright?
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah. I am intact. There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Uh-oh. Coryphenus. Why am I the one glowing? She drank from it. Nice. Nothing like an Angie Darkspawn. Halam Shiral. Lovely. Lovely day. In it though. Also, I don't know if Elisa's watching, but she made this heart out of one of my fidget toys before she left, and I haven't had the heart to mess with it and like take it apart. So here it sits. Oh, bear.
It is done.
Shit, son.
I'm pleased to report we won the battle, Inquisitor. When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped his forces by that point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
You sound pretty certain when you say that.
The Well of Sorrows held many voices, and they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom, secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has invested part of his being. He doubtless did so out of pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
How's that all?
Just kill his dragon. Why didn't we think of that before?
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
Aww. Oh, Curly. Oh, I just love him so much. That's a problem. Alright, let's do the Samson judgment. Hi, Irish. I think I might be able to finish the game tonight, guys. It's 8 o'clock now. Okay, research the Well of Sorrows. The Well of Sorrows was constructed in unspeakably ancient times. There may be slippers
spread thin until the rest of our forces return from the Arbor Wilds.
Of course.
We're crumbling papers in far-flung libraries. Josie. Inquisitor, I must take over our investigation into the Well of Sorrows. Dozens of antiquarians and historians are begging us for the results. There have been several attempts to steal our research. While we have nothing conclusive, the research has proven useful in negotiations with interested scholars, and we should guard it accordingly. Cool. And now Samson. Cullen is going to oversee this. Inquisitor Llewellyn, we've secured Samson in the holding pens, your worship. He's not said much. We'll bring out the villain for judgment at your pleasure. Alright, and nothing on the other side either. Obviously with this playthrough, we're not doing the DLC. If that wasn't clear, now it is. There's just no time before the release of Veilguard. Alright, time to go sit in judgment. Josephine, do you have anything to say?
It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
Damn.
Yes. Let's speak later.
Okay, so we have some final farewells to say to everyone, I guess. Let's sit in judgment. I'm gonna get a different throne for this, though, so I can actually see Samson.
Where'd you learn to hammer?
Also, do I have a better bed now? Oh, I can get the hawk bed. Let's get the hawk bed. And then throne. A sunburst throne. That's funny. We'll do the Inquisition throne for this one. All right. Let's judge Samson. Ow, my jaw.
Give me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect.
No, Curly. I heard that.
Knight Templar Samson, General
Heard what?
Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Oh, sorry, my jaw popped. I have jaw problems. I have for many years.
The headman's axe isn't enough? That's an impressive amount of ill will.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
We are
Still
related,
loyal
Katie.
to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
I found your people. They believed in you, believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal, he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair. I made them believe their pain had purpose. Just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander? It ended as well as anything else I've done. Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
Oh, okay. I gotta look up what to do here. Sit in judgment for Samson, Templar Fame. Raise your shield of shame. Okay, we're gonna do... Cullen will question you.
Very well. Samson, you will spend your remaining years serving the Inquisition. Cullen will be your handler. Perhaps he can get something useful out of you.
I doubt the commander believes there's anything worthy left in me.
You're not wrong, but you served something greater than yourself once. Perhaps you can be made to remember that.
Oh, Cullen. God, I love him. It's not fair what happens to my poor Curly. Okay, we need to go bother everyone. Bear.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this. We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walked through a mirror, and wound up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Carry on.
Anything else to say?
Or are you just here to admire the dwarf?
I am here to admire the dwarf. How did you know? How did you know?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered.
A
Also
tea.
inclined for extravagant lies.
Let me just twirl my hair for a minute and stare at the dwarf. God, he's so handsome.
Thanks, Varric.
I literally just got another viewer and this is the first thing they see. I'm so sorry. I'm in love with him. I make no apologies for what I am. Alright, so he's done all the way to here now. We've added the temple. Is this the thing? Is this the scene? Hang on, is Elisa watching? Elisa is not watching. She's gonna be very upset to miss this. Do I text her? I'm about to do the next solo scene, I think. Just telling her real quick. This will probably be that scene, yeah. I've just texted her. Nice. I will now go talk to literally anyone else for a moment to give her time to get in here. Elisa, when you are here, announce yourself. Love hearing Dave in the background. Yeah, I know, sorry.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking.
Is he reading one of Eric's books?
To Tevinter.
He is. He's reading Hard in Hightown.
If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
What's brought this on?
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
You could.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
Aww. Dorian, we're besties.
You seem very interested in my opinions.
I should go.
I do rather like watching you leave.
I like how when you're best friends with him, he just hits on you. That's great. Do I have anything
A
else?
request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
Oh, great.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Okay, let's talk to Liliana really quick. Oh, why are you here? I got an Inquisition perk.
Training will continue when your duties allow.
Okay. We never talked to Liliana after, I
I
don't
was
think.
wondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
If you were divine, what would you do?
Change things. Change everything. Your support of the Mage Rebellion was a good start. We must build on this. No more circles. The mages will be free. The Chantry will accept them as the Maker's children. In fact, it will accept everyone. Elves, dwarves, even Canary. Why exclude them? The Chantry allows our differences to tear us apart, instead of teaching us how we are the same.
Oof, I just don't want to hurt her feelings. I'm going to support Cassandra.
I don't support this. There are better candidates.
I see. Then I should be glad it's not up to you. It's time for change, Inquisitor. The Grand Clerics know that. The Chantry was a beacon of hope to me once, you know. In my years at Lothering's Chantry, we turned
Savage.
no one away
Yeah,
from
well.
our doors. It was a refuge, a place of peace. I felt the Maker's presence and his love, even when they told me he'd left us. This is the Chantry I know. The Chantry I wish the world to see.
The world could certainly use the force for good you describe.
Yes, the Chantry should be a force for good instead of what it is.
Yeah.
The Chantry dictated where it should have inspired.
I love Liliana, but I need to
spoke of
blow through this
judgment
game.
Instead of accept. It should encourage the good in everyone. No one should be turned away from our doors. Whoever you are, whatever your mistakes, you are loved. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame.
In your heart shall burn. Alright, you got anything else to say?
So Varric knew where the champion was all along. That's the last time we sent Cassandra to interrogate.
Oh my god, it's like catching us up on everything.
I didn't get the chance to say so earlier, but welcome back to Skyhold. After that terrible journey through the Fade, it must
Oh.
feel good to stand on solid ground again, no?
I'm thankful to be back. No one should enter the Fade physically.
And you've done it twice now. Shall I count you
It's
fortunate
interesting that we're
or
getting these now.
unfortunate?
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road. With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling.
Okay. Hang on. Hey, come back here.
So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
No matter how powerful he is, there's...
I hope you're right. I have researchers. I hope that their search turns up anything to give us an edge.
Do you have anything else to say?
Morrigan seems pleased with herself for some reason. That smug face. She becomes more and more like her mother each day. Don't tell her I said that.
I'll leave you to your work.
Talk about savage.
I'm listening.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright. Solus, I'm coming for you, babes.
The Temple of Mythal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I won't know the answer until Corypheus is defeated.
Oh, he disapproves.
Yes, they are already asking you to answer. Restore the Chantry? Destroy the Chantry? If you do nothing, someone else will answer in your stead. Whatever you do, choose wisely. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
You're being grim and fatalistic in the hope of getting me into bed, aren't you?
I am grim and fatalistic. Getting you into bed is just an enjoyable side benefit. Come with me, Vanan.
I just wasn't expecting him to be so bold. It's fucking soulless. How does he go from just being like a little bitch all the time to being that smooth? I'm not okay with it. I can see why you eggheads stuck around, saucy boy. Yeah, god damn. Look at us holding hands. I wish it were Cullen, but it's fine.
The veil is thin here. Can you feel it on your skin, tingling? I was trying to determine some way to show you what you mean to me.
I'm listening, and I can offer a few suggestions.
I shall bear that in mind. For now, the best gift I can offer is the truth. You are unique. In all Thedas, I never expected to find someone who could draw my attention from the Fade. You have become important to me. More important than I could have imagined.
Aww.
As you are to me.
Then what I must tell you. The truth. Your face. The Valasleen. In my journeys in the Fade, I have seen things. I have
Except it's
discovered
really
what
just his
those
memories. He's still lying to
They
us.
honor the elven gods.
No. They are slave markings. Or at least they were in the time of ancient Alathan.
My clan's keeper said they honored the gods. These are their symbols.
Yes, that's right. A noble would mark his slaves to honor the god he worshipped. After Alathan fell, the Dalish forgot.
So this is... what? Just one more thing the Dalish got wrong?
No.
I'm sorry.
We try to preserve our culture. And this is what we keep. Relics of a time when we were no better than Tevinter.
Don't say that. For all they got wrong, the Dalish did one thing right. They made you. I didn't tell you this to hurt you. If you like, I know a spell. I can remove the Valasleen.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, okay.
If
I
what
don't want
you're
slave
saying is
markings on my
true,
face.
It is.
Then, my people vowed never to submit to slavery.
I'm so sorry for causing you pain. It was selfish of me. I look at you and I see what you truly are. And you deserve better than what those cruel marks represent.
Then cast your spell. Take the Valasleen away.
Let's see what I look like with a naked face. I don't even know. You guys are so silly.
How far you went? I got my own back.
He just wants to caress my face. I know what it really is. Wow, look at me barefaced.
Alasa Malarevas. You are free.
Are you gonna smooch now?
You are so beautiful.
Oh, Nikki. He's just straight up grabbing my ass. What? Why do you look so upset?
And I am sorry. I distracted you from your duty. It will never happen again.
What? No. I thought that he wasn't gonna leave you until, like, the orb thing, and then he disappears. What? You are shitting me right now. Oh my god. I'm actually shocked. I'm genuinely... What the fuck? Welcome to Soloville in Hell. What the fuck? You guys. I have to text Elisa. Hang on. Just all caps. Are you fucking kidding me? This is why my man Cullen is my forever romance. I'm so mad on stream right now. I'm so mad. This is what all y'all have been telling me to get hyped for? This. You do this whole romance, he's all rizzy, and then he just leaves you? I want to throttle his fucking neck.
Wait. What? You bring me here. Take the Valicine from my face, and now you just end it.
I'm sorry. I never wanted to hurt you.
Your loss, asshole! I'm gonna make her sad, because if this happened to me, I would cry.
Well, we don't always get what we want, do we?
I will see you back at Skyhold.
You gotta be fucking kidding me right now. I could have had a Cullen romance. With way more cutscenes and way more shit happening. And instead y'all give me this? I wish it could, Vanon. What does that mean? I need a second, because I'm actually pissed right now. Sell my first romance. It's a different line in this scene you can get. Ugh. I'm mad. Cassandra, my boyfriend just broke up with me.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds.
Go visit Liliana, then land on him. Yeah.
The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
No, wait, I'm stupid. It's a later line. Oh, great.
We'll deal with whatever he throws.
Cool. More pain.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will.
It's late for me. That's fair.
You will
That's
get
fair.
your
It's
chance.
like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. Yeah, go to bed, Floof. Why are you awake?
Run like your life depends on it.
It wouldn't be any fun if all this was over so soon.
1. Okay.
Corypheus believes himself a god. Pride alone demands he not slink off into the
I had
shadows.
meetings. Oof.
I have faith you will be victorious even so.
Meetings at 1 in the morning?
Not
Cassandra has
long
faith
ago,
in us.
This was impossible to imagine.
That's kind of
You,
cool.
a valued friend.
Yeah, I know.
Victory
You had
close
me
at
in
hand.
chains, and not the fun
The
kind.
time has come to consider what will come next.
And just waiting for my files to move to my external hard drive so I have space for Veilguard. Yeah, with Americans. Ugh, disgusting.
You'll be the next divine, I assume.
That has not happened yet.
But it may.
If the Maker wills it, then yes, I will answer his call.
Americans
Blessed
of
are
cooties,
they
we
who
do.
stand before the corrupt and the wicked and do not falter.
Pretty chill.
You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, champions of the just. I think that's the line. Let's go talk to Curly. Isn't cooties another word for pussies? No. It's like disease. Blessed are these not. Oh, he's mad. You okay, Cully Welly?
Samson took everything from those Templars.
Disease. I mean, kind of.
Twisted them into everything they stood against.
Cooties is like bed bugs kind of thing in my head.
Leave no stone unturned. Leave no bottle unstained.
America the beautiful country. America, America. I'm not gonna sing it.
You're letting Samson get to you.
And what if I am? The red lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing. He dares speak as though it were a mercy. The man's a
What word am I
monster.
thinking of then? I don't know.
Pray his information is useful. His life is good for little else.
Coochie? Brody, I started singing it literally at the same time as you, Caitlin. One brain cell. Quick, everyone. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Where's Clemmy when we need her? No. Yeah, it's Coochie.
You knew Samson.
Americans have
You don't feel
coochies.
even a little sympathy for him?
And to
They
the
have
republic
once.
for which it stands.
What he's done.
One nation under
My
God,
sympathies lie
indivisible,
with
for
those
liberty
who
and justice for all.
They will extend no further. The Red Templars needed to be torn
Stop.
and broken Corypheus' army. I might have known some of them. My life had gone differently. I might have been one of them.
Oh, Colin.
Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
No, you people need me. Is that a bitchy response? Come to the dark side, we have coochies. Do I do the cunty response, or do I do the I'd have joined anyway? I like you people need me. Who are you calling you people? I'm gonna say that one.
Please. The Inquisition would be lost without me.
Then perhaps it's best not to consider the alternative.
My thoughts exactly.
Aw. Curly. I just want to give him kisses.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
I always thought this was a romance exclusive scene. I didn't realize this was a unromanced Colin scene, because I always assumed those I'm afraid to lose meant you. Like your character.
I'm glad you haven't lost your faith.
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
You just don't get to hug him in the non-romance one. That's upsetting.
Unless he gets bored and surrenders. Any chance of that?
I doubt it.
Ugh. It hurts. It physically pains me that I am not able to kiss him. Okay, we're over here. We're going to talk to Morgan, but we're still going to go talk to everyone. Unless their Viet mother has something to say.
Reports of the events at the Temple of Mathal, Inquisitor. It sounds magnificent. I hope we can explore it fully once Corypheus is defeated.
I didn't expect a Chantry Mother to be interested in exploring an elven god's temple.
Whether your gods are myths or aspects of the Maker, they are worth studying. Whatever we find will help us better understand our world and our maker. No believer should fear the truth. But of course, all that must wait until Corypheus himself is defeated. Was there anything else, Inquisitor?
Honestly, she would have made a good divine.
Do you know who the Grand Clerics will choose as the next divine?
It is a difficult decision. All the obvious count. As Inquisitor, whoever is chosen needs your support. No one else has accomplished anything against Corypheus.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, Morgan. Your child is nowhere to be seen. Son of a bitch.
Inquisitor, thank the Maker you're here. Morrigan chased after her son into the Illuvian.
She was chasing Kieran.
She said he activated the mirror somehow, and then she ran into it. I've never seen Morrigan like that. You must go after her. I will find help, Inquisitor.
Okay. I have to blow my nose first, though. Okay. Let us go. Chasing after Morgan, dealing with her mother. All in a day's work. Did someone buy something from my shop? They did! Oh, someone named Ronald. Thank you, Ronald. What did you order? I gotta judge you now. A Solus sticker. Of course they did. Now that I've seen this part, Solus is the fucking problem.
Wait, this isn't the crossroads. This is the Fade. How did the Illuvian lead here? Can it go anywhere?
Uh-oh, John. Can I put on my armor? Okay, I guess I don't need it here. I mean, any chance I have to pick shit up, I'm going to. I'm a loot goblin. Morgan will be fine for another couple minutes.
Go back. I must find Kieran before it's too late. Why would Kieran do this? How could he do this? We stand in the Fade. To direct the Illuvian here would require immense power. If he is lost to me now after all I have sacrificed...
We'll find him, Morrigan. He can't be far.
The Fade is infinite. He could literally be anywhere. Whatever happens to him now, 'tis my doing. I set him on this path. Please, help me look, Inquisitor. Just a little longer.
Of course. I'm not gonna leave a child in the Fade. Hang on, I want the Viridian Crystal. Okay, I can't say anything else to her, but that's okay. This place is creepy. Ah, there's red lyrium even here. Varric would be so pissed right now. He's so sick of red lyrium. Ooh, look, a bookshelf. Listen, Morgan, I know we're looking for your child, but you never know when loot might be important, okay? Oh,
there
shit.
he is. Who's with him? That's... No. It can't be.
Uh-oh. Mother?
Mother!
Mother.
Now, isn't this a surprise?
So this is all some kind of family reunion.
Mother, daughter,
Look at that boob window.
grandson. It rather
Like
warms
mother,
the
like daughter.
heart, does it not?
Kirin is not your grandson. Let him go.
As if I were holding the boy hostage. She's always been ungrateful, you see.
Ungrateful! I know how you plan to extend your life, wicked crone. You will not have me, and you will not have my son.
That's quite enough. You'll endanger the boy.
What have you done to me?
I have done nothing. You drank from the well of your own volition.
You are Mythal.
You are. It's very nice to finally meet you.
Dude, not the time.
You see, girl, those are manners, as you require.
But also, that's totally what she would do.
I require nothing from you but your death.
You tried that once already, and see how far it got you.
God. Aww.
I'm sorry, Mother. I heard her calling to me. She said now was the time.
I do not understand.
Once I was but a woman, crying out in the lonely darkness for justice. And she came to me, a wisp of an ancient being, and she granted me all I wanted and more. I have carried Mythal through the ages ever since, seeking the justice denied to her.
Then you carry Mythal inside you.
She is a part of me, no more separate than your heart from your chest. You hear the voices of the well, girl. What do they say?
They say you speak the truth.
Bro.
But what was Mythal? A legend given name and called a god? Or something more? Truth is not the end, but a beginning. So young and vibrant, you do the people proud and have come far. As for me, I have had many names, but
Like
you
Asha Belena.
may call me Flemeth.
I know the name Flemeth. My people call you Ashabelanar, the woman of many years, and speak of your legend. It says long ago you left your husband for a lover. Your husband then tricked you, killed your lover, and imprisoned you. Then a spirit came to offer you vengeance. Mythal, that's what you spoke of.
One day someone will summarize the terrible events of your life so quickly. But yes, I was that woman. That is how my tale began.
Flemeth appears in other legends, helping heroes for reasons of her own.
I nudge history when it's required. Other times, a shove is needed.
Like Origins.
If Mythal is a part of you, why haven't you helped us? We've called to you, prayed to you.
That someone wrote
What
the intro to
was
Veilguard.
could not be changed.
What about now? You know so much.
You know not what you ask, child.
Why did Mythal come to you?
For a reckoning that will shake the very heavens.
And you follow her whims. Do you even know what she truly is?
You seek to preserve the powers that were, but to what end? It is because I taught you, girl. Because things happened that were never meant to happen. She was betrayed as I was betrayed. as the world was betrayed. Mythal clawed and crawled her way through the ages to me, and I will see her avenged. Alas, so long as the music plays, we dance.
Did you come here to make Morrigan serve you?
Oh, what a servant she would make. Then what is it you want?
One thing, and one thing only.
I have to go now, Mother.
No, I will not allow it.
He carries a piece of what once was, snatched from the jaws of darkness. You know this.
Popcorn.
He is not your pawn, Mother. I will not let you use him.
Have you not used him? Was that not your purpose? The reason you agreed to his creation?
That was then. Now he is my son. Flemeth extends her life by possessing the bodies of her daughters, Inquisitor. That was the fate she intended for me. I thwarted her, and now she intends to have Kieran instead.
I'm 1/5 of the way to a Reborn. By the time that we do tomorrow, you'll have it.
Wait, the way she talked about Kieran.
I am not the only one carrying the soul of a being long thought lost.
He is more than that, Mother.
As am I. Yet do you hear me complain? Our destinies are not so easily avoided, dear girl.
Mother, I have to.
You do not belong to her, Kieran. Neither of us do.
She doesn't, like, take him, right? No matter what you do.
If Kieran is so special, why did you wait until now to come for him?
I did not know where he was. Morrigan cleverly hid him from me. Until now.
Twas the well.
Always grasping beyond your reach, despite all that I taught you.
Oh, do I attack her? I use my words. I have nothing to attack her with.
Whatever else you think he is, Kieran is still a child.
And so much better behaved than his mother was at his age.
Kieran,
As you wish. Hear my proposal, dear girl. Let me take the lad, and you are free of me forever. I will never interfere with or harm you again. Or keep the lad with you, and you will never be safe from me. I will have my due.
he returns with me.
Decided so quickly.
Do whatever you wish. Take over my body now if you must, but Kieran will be free of your clutches. I am many things, but I will not be the mother you were to me.
Oh.
No more dreams?
No more dreams.
One of my favorite lines from Morgan, dude.
A soul is not forced upon the unwilling, Morrigan. You were never in danger from me. Listen to the voices. They will teach you, as I never did.
Wait!
I forgot how much I like that scene. She took the old god soul. I admit this is all new to me. Really? Glenn? Have you never finished the game?
right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
So Flemeth did take the old soul from Kieran? That's what it looks like, yeah. Oh. Yes. Poor kid.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
The Mythal reveal I saw was in the grove when Morrigan became the dragon. She can become the dragon? I've always seen it here.
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
What happens if her son was never born, i.e. a warden sacrificed themselves in Origins? That's a great question. I don't know. Presumably what Glenn's talking about, it's revealed in the grove when Morrigan becomes a dragon, which I don't know what that's about because I don't remember that. I never did Witch Hunt. Is that a factor? It's only a factor if you romanced Morrigan.
You truly had no idea what she was.
Because the warden can go if
I
you
knew she
romanced her
kept the
and
truth
help
from
her
me.
raise Kieran.
I even suspected she was not truly human, but...
Or they could have just retconned it. That's
I
possible.
always thought the so-called elven gods would...
Well, no, because you can just have a world state where Kieran doesn't exist.
I have doubt. And doubt is... an uncomfortable thing, Inquisitor. Just be thankful you did not drink from the well. I am evidently tied to my mother for eternity.
R.I.P.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me. And I cannot tell whether I passed.
Does it matter?
Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that remains is for you to find him.
I'm gonna head out for the night. I'm kind of sleepy and teeny tiny headache. Good night, kick Corey in the face. Thank you, Caitlin. Sweet dreams, my dear. Kieran, how are you feeling, lad?
Mother must be very pleased. If I see her again, I will have no choice but to do every
Sweet dreams of Veilguard. Just a few hours, guys. Just a few hours.
Certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow
15 hours to go.
her influence.
You might be right.
'Twas a temple dedicated to her after all. Is it a coincidence we ended up there? There must be a connection we cannot see.
15 hours and 15 minutes.
I suppose we have little choice but to proceed.
I'm gonna throw up.
Thankful she assisted us at all.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling.
She has a good impression of her mother.
Agree to such a thing? Impossible.
Excuse me.
Yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
So what do you intend to do now?
Once Corypheus is defeated, I will take Kieran and leave. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. I am, after all, her servant. Such a delight. Yet we must now consider the coming battle. I hope all I learned from the well proves worthwhile.
Okay, is there anything else I can ask her?
If you have questions, then ask. Of course.
It's annoying that I can't talk to Kieran.
My Lady Inquisitor.
Now that you've seen the...
'Tis remarkable what you have built.
I can't remember if I've heard this.
Leniana has built a network of spies beyond anything Thedas has seen. All this in precious little time, conjured from thin air through the power of fervor alone. I wonder if Corypheus suspected what he was enabling, just as I wonder what will become of all this once he is defeated.
I have no idea what will happen once all this is over.
Do you not? No doubt there will be countless men and women with suggestions.
Uh-oh, I'm getting tired.
Beware the heights you reach, Inquisitor. When this is done, many will be eager to knock you back down.
I'll leave you.
Of course.
Okay, we have to finish talking to our peoples. Let's go over here. Cass, do you have anything else to say?
Hello again.
Do you have any...
Find Corypheus. If he vanishes, he will only rebuild his power and come at us again. And he will come. Whatever mad play the Magister has in mind, you star as his nemesis.
Yeah.
I shudder to think what a creature like that could concoct next, given the time.
Okay.
That's enough.
Enough.
Do I talk to Solus again?
Need wheels for the training guys. Moving targets.
Oh, I'm mad.
Wonder well what did befell our heroes. Shame the alliance with the Chief's people didn't work out. He hasn't said anything, but he's feeling it.
Can you think of it?
Most of our people... I've still got a few, though. Men who are... I can send them around to rattle... It'll mess with enemy estimates of our numbers, and no one thinks Skyhold is undermanned.
We'll talk...
Cool.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit.
That's
Just
true.
one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass. Damn, these are good. Are these nuts or seeds or whatever? They're good.
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
They're good. Riding high after we hit those Venatori. Glad they made it out alive, too. What do you want to know?
Oh, I can, like, ask a bunch of questions. I'd never ask any of these.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
The family group chat is exploding.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah.
But you hate the Vince.
Sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
I'm not asking that, but, well, I don't care.
How did you start?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a... I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so...
I imagine Fisher...
I'm just kind of blowing through these to get the info.
I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drink.
You have people from...
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais, a lot of them got turned away from other companies. They're lost. You get my back in a fight and carry...
What are the
Besides this one, the fun stuff is when they party. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even when giant baiting once.
Oh my god.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned. But he needs a giant, which is often...
Iron Bull's nipples are so weird.
He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant. But no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, it attacks us because of course it does, and we let the big bastard chase him.
That was actually...
Yeah, We had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was... Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slowed...
But at least
turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Okay. Go upstairs and talk to people.
It was too fortified. We were ready to walk away, then up comes the charger saying it's taken care of.
Taken care of? So they killed them? Or they knew them?
That's not on my head. All I know is, job done.
Who do we owe, though? I'd rather keep it in rank.
With what we're up against, I don't think we have a choice.
Fair enough. Sutherland, you got anything to say?
You are a special person.
Inquisitor.
Okay. Rat.
Inquisitor.
Okay. Only you answer for Rat, it seems. Check in with Sarah, check in with Cole, and then go scream at fucking Solus.
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no I'm not. It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
Oh, is that an ammo?
That's some long dead you're gloating over.
About time I got mine back. Elvie elves have shoved victim in my face a million times. We're not proper if we aren't sad about the grand history stolen from us. Turns out we're no better than anyone else. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
You seem pretty certain. You don't believe anything from Mythal.
Course not. What, I should believe all that stuff? Because elves? I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for
I never
living in the
spoke
woods,
to Sarah,
but
so this
what?
conversation is new to
There
me.
can't
LOL.
be a bunch of gods, and the Maker. Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's
Rude.
stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because Abelas looked weird? If that's all it takes, Coryphe's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. I get it. You're an elf. Be all elfy. But this? You're the frigging herald of Andraste. Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
The Inquisition is probably used to me sounding like an idiot.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Coryphefish. Whatever.
She's such a bitch. I'm not a big fan of Sarah, I'll be honest.
Hey you, you have time? It's not a question, let's go. I've got something I want to do for you. Just come. You won't need your gear and stuff.
What do we got?
Sarah, explain.
Ah, just come on, will you? I haven't wanted to do this with anyone for a long time.
Alright, we're gonna get approval, friendship.
We're eating. On a roof.
They're horrible, right? And raisins. Ugh. I freaking still hate cookies.
You know, this is about as far from what I expected as we could get.
I got caught stealing when I was little, yeah? You get alienage or worse for that. But the Lady Emerald took me in. She was sick and couldn't have children. I had no parents. It worked out. Anyway, she gets a year sicker, so I ask her about cookies. Because mums make cookies. I can pass that down or something. Turns out, she couldn't cook. She missed that talk with her mom. The one she made, she bought and pretended. Ah, right. Well, no, she was a bitch. She hid buying them by keeping me away from the baker. She did that by lying that he didn't like me, didn't like elves.
Aw.
She let me hate so she could protect her pride. I hated him so much, and I hated... Well, she died. And I hate pride. Pride cookies. But this Inquisition thing is working out. So I figured I could make some Inquisition cookies? Because then I could like them again. Oh, it's stupid.
I don't understand. This Lady Emerald was just trying to be good to you.
She hurt people.
It was just cookies.
It was not just cookies! Lie to herself, fair play, only hurts her. But she made me think there was something wrong with me.
Aww.
And the baker? I made his life shit. Why not? It seemed like he deserved it. I mean, if you don't give a child a cookie because of appearances, you're a monster. Stupid pride-horn noble. I know, I said it was stupid. That's why I want to get rid of it.
That
I
is
want
cute.
to make better cookies.
Alright.
You know what? That would be great.
See, I knew. Wait, really? Because it seemed friggin' daft every step to me. Suppose it's not really about them. I hate learning lessons. Makes my stomach hurt. Anyway, I'll throw this rubbish away. Next time will be better, yeah?
Sarah, anytime. Can we get off the roof now?
Oh, yes, please. Smells like bird and dank. This part, not a good idea.
Yeah.
Thanks, yeah. Feels good, this.
We'll be friends. The only character I really dislike is Sarah and Vivian. So I guess characters. Okay, does she have anything else to say before I go up to Cole? Oh god, Dave's talking about hostages. What the fuck could he be playing right now?
So what's going on with your face? You go off with Solus and now your elfie dealies are gone.
They weren't what I thought. Originally, they were slave markings. Solus told me how they were misinterpreted. The meaning changed. What are you laughing about?
The Dalish, they don't know anything. I mean, you know now, but they put on all this real elf stuff, and I knew it. It's all just fancy dress. Nobody knows anything about real elves, except they're gone.
Yes, yes. History is dumb, and everyone is dumb. Now leave it be.
Fine, fine, I'm done. All those...
Such a bitch.
Love seeing you, yeah?
Oh, you can ask for friendly roof time whenever? That's cute.
I run at that whole corner, aiming and going the same direction you were.
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
Anything more to say about where you came from, aside from hating cookies there?
Denerim, mostly. Before running into another Jenny. He was fun. Had weird friends, though. I think some of them were a lot more serious about being serious. Got some of them killed. I suppose they were like family. Better than Lady Emerald ever was. You know why? They didn't give two squirts about who or what you were. It was all what you did.
So where are the rest of them?
All over. Or they stopped to let new people go all over. Some get rich and stop playing so they can do good things with it. One or two don't. Eventually, someone asks for a favor against them. So don't get like that, you hear?
Denerim is a long way from Orlais. How'd you get there?
By Stinky Horse?
Sarah.
Denerim wasn't much fun after the Blight. Everyone trying to recover. You even feel bad for the nobles. But Val Royeaux, that's a fat city full of fat heads.
That's
They
true.
just don't know when to stop. You saw it. Orlais is rich and stupid. Ripe for the pickings.
So is that who showed you how to fight?
Nobody gave me anything except a chance. And maybe some lessons to start, but mostly just the chance. I took that and ran.
Fair enough.
Do you remember your actual...
Well, there is the amulet I had as an orphan that has a missing piece. And look at your face. You believe me? No, still no parents. I remember an alienage with arseholes and hating that stupid tree. The one elves always have. Of all the things to pray at, they could at least pick one with apples.
Fair enough.
It's nice to see this side.
Don't you go blabbing around, yeah? Because I'll have a big, trusting foot up your pucker.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that after our rooftop chat, I get why you're not like other elves.
Well, don't. How about we dig into... Do you know all about elfiness? Because I'm just me, and I couldn't give a fig. All right.
Didn't mean to poke at a sore spot. Consider it dropped.
Well, good then. Because that's the way I am. This way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
do this with everyone? Because I hope I'm not the only one that squirms like this.
Mm-hmm.
Feels weird. We'll talk later. If you say so.
Oh, actually, I've not talked to Cole since we made him more human. Why is Dave talking about Jenny? We just left a red Jenny.
I hope it's not me.
Sup, Cole? Oh, God.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
Oh.
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father.
Oh.
His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
No. Whoa. That was weird. Cole is such a sweet boy. Do you have anything else to say, Sweet Pea? Why is she here?
I greet you, Inquisitor.
He meant to watch forever. He called himself Sorrow.
Abelas.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
Aww.
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
Maybe.
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
No.
Are you still physically the same, or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him but normal. So no one would hurt him.
What's the difference between you and a spirit?
That's sad.
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Hang on, one more.
There is no other man. He becomes the other man to do the things he can't.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun?
I don't know. I've never tried.
This scene is
Come
cute.
on.
I like this one. We go to Veilguard out for dinner. It is very exciting. I have it in my head that Valrio must only be like a day's march away from Skyhold. Because otherwise, why would we go there all the fucking time at the drop of a hat?
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence. May I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
Hey, they can see
I
him.
don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
Cool. Thanks.
He saw me. They all see me.
I'm glad you've allowed them to.
I don't know if I did.
Oh.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
I told you about Reese, the mage who could see me, my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're laughing at yourself?
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
Most people aren't quite so happy to learn that they're wrong about something.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Aww. I'm gonna cry. That's a really good line. I might like being human. What do you think I'll do next? Or what do you think I'll learn next? That is a really, really good line. Who wrote Cole? Because they did a phenomenal fucking job. I know Cole and Solas's dialogue is supposed to be very inside jokey, but goddamn, that's good.
Shite, he's wrong. Dead-eyed crazy shite. I called him a him. Is he alive? Is everything alive? Shite, I hate raisins.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Is that Sarah?
I'm here.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
I want to see if I can get him to say anything about the Valisline.
Salt spray smell of Saharon. Lost in smoke from a burning ship. Guilt at not feeling guiltier.
Iron Bull.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. He didn't kill his father. He was his father.
What?
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Okay, I don't know what that one meant. Okay, I think we've talked to everyone we need to in here. We should go talk to Blackwall. I guess Vivienne, not that I really care.
At your order.
Mwah, Cullen. I regret not romancing him. Ah! God, every time I do that, it makes my stomach drop, even though I know it's a game. He finished the Griffin rocker.
So it's done?
Just about. The little ones in the camps don't have much. I thought this might cheer them up. Even in the midst of war, they deserve to be children.
It's almost time. Are you ready?
I am. I've been ready for a long time. Things become clear on the battlefield. It's where I truly know myself. Everything else fades.
You're content. I'm glad.
I am. There has always been one constant. I am a soldier. I am trained to kill, to follow orders, and to ask no questions. But this time, I'm fighting for something I believe in. The people I care about. I chose to stay with the Inquisition. I chose this fight. And the difference is profound.
Blackwall would make the best dad. He would.
Corypheus is able to possess Grey Wardens, or so I hear. Perhaps it's a good thing I'm not a real warden.
We would have left you behind.
It's a blessing. Warden or not, I'd hate to be on the other side of your blade.
Going up against a Darkspawn, and the last thing you want is a Grey Warden. Funny how these things happen.
Okay.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Alright. Let me sell my valuables. And I'm gonna regret this, but we're gonna go talk to Solus. I was thinking about leaving it for in the morning so more people could watch, but honestly, I can't wait. I need to know if he has anything to fucking say after this.
What do you think allowed the triumph of the temple?
I'm not listening.
One of our own entered and one of our own emerged. The old ways remain.
Heretics and demons. That's all that was.
Jesus. Alright. I'm gonna go give this fucking elf a piece of my mind. Do you have anything to say about my face?
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
No. Carrick's too respectful. Hey, Cunty McGee.
Inquisitor, how may I help you prepare for our final battle?
That's... He literally doesn't say anything? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay. You know what? This calls for big camera. Swear to fucking God. Elisa, I know you're going to be watching this in the future because I know you watch my VODs back. And if you're not, someone can clip this. Why the fuck are all of you people, and yes, I'm saying you people for you Sylvelanmancers, so into this romance when that is what happens? What is cracked in your brain that you think that's okay? What the fuck? I hate it. I hate everything about it. I'm so actually genuinely angry that he has nothing to fucking say. Fuck Solus. Fuck Solus. Yes, Popcorn Glenn. Fuck this dude. Oh, we are so ending his goddamn life in the next game. I don't even care. You all can hate me all you want.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You have waylaid all his other plans. Now, as a petulant child, he will destroy the game board. Be ready for anything. He still believes himself a god, and gods do not fall gracefully.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
I hate you. Eat my ass. Right, we need to talk to Viv. Kinky.
Not just us.
Oh, you. This could be serious. Perhaps there will be gowns.
The signs are there.
They'll be sowing in Valroyo even now.
They are fools for it, as am I.
Drama, feed me drama. I'm so mad. I'm gonna fucking rage. I'm going to beat the shit out of Solus. Nope, not where I wanted to go. Here's what I'm gonna say. My canon playthrough for Veilguard that starts tomorrow. And also, Glenn, I'm not sure if you're going to be watching my stream or not, because I don't know if you're buying the game. I don't expect you to spoil yourself, for the record. Oh, only one missing. I fully expect you.
Age regression. Who is this potion for?
I fully expect that no one will watch my stream tomorrow, because no one wants to be spoiled, which is fine. But I'm just letting you know now. The playthrough I'm going to go through is not a Sylvain playthrough. My Inquisitor is going to be a human who is married to Cullen. That is what I am doing. I just want to make sure everyone knows that. Oh. This is new, actually. Oh shit. What is this? Someone's secret bedroom. A crumpled letter. My dear Ewan. Oh, Katie says, same. I'm doing my OG Inky human married to Cullen. Hell yeah. You've been the light of my life, the song in my heart, for over a year, but the world has changed, and both of us with it. How does one live through the rendering of the sky and still remain the same? I have seen oblivion through the rifts, and I fear our lives are about to end. You told me the distance between us would be hard to bear, and I said I would never seek the arms of any but yours. I was wrong. I have met someone in Valroyo. She is dark where you are fair. She fills her life with poetry, not battle, and her voice, her tongue trips so sweetly on the trills and flourishes of the Orlesian language. She gives me hope that we will survive this. I am sorry I will never forget you, Aurora. Wow. What a cunt. Is that him just hiding under there, you think? I'm gonna jump on your bed. You're reading a book. A talented tongue. What is it that, Gale says? He says something about his tongue in BG3, and I can't remember what he says, but it's something dirty. A practiced tongue, thank you. I knew it was something dirty. Okay, I believe we've talked to everyone. Except for Vivienne, which I'm not gonna bother with, because fuck Vivienne. And I mean, honestly, fuck Solus, but you know. Cass, Sarah, Iron Bull. Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll talk to Vivienne, just because we literally haven't. That's the only reason. What?
You walked physically through the Fade. Please tell me what you remember. I've heard stories about... No one else has physically... Oh, I'm positively envious right now.
You should. You should be.
Yes?
Okay, I'm just gonna blow through these really quick.
Of course. What do you wish to know? If the circle meant rather than dissolving it.
I really don't care.
If you Grand, I could name myself Grand Enchanter. What? I can. And so, the same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages. So tell me about. I enjoyed life in the Montsimard, sir, and mages need the company of other mages. No one else can truly understand. You must have been under constant... My dear, I have a suite in the palace. Most circles allowed mages to live away from the tower. All that was required was... Some circles were harsher in their restrictions. Kirkwall, perhaps too permissive, in retrospect.
Damn.
How did we... A failure of... Mages...
I could care about what Vivienne's saying, but she's one of my least favorite characters. characters.
Riots, angry.
Are you familiar?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill time. In her dotage, she could not. We would have done better to replace her years ago.
Did they?
In the aftermath, I've a war in which
I thought the
vote for independence. Those anyone who did not wish to support.
I'm trying to make sure if there's any like points to be gathered by chatting.
You must have an...
Having opinion. I personally, yes.
I'd like.
Whatever would you like to know?
I'm
Nope. When the position of enchanter to the marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance.
And what does the Duchess?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicolene and I used to host music.
I love that she got along with the wife. Alright. Yeah, unless you do her personal quest with the Wyvern. Which I'm not going to bother with. Okay, we're gonna fast travel down here. I'm not gonna start the final battle. Because I kind of have a plan. Is there anything in my quarters? Hang on. I just want to see. Did Solus leave anything for me? Probably not, because he's a bitch. But you know what? I'm just gonna see. I just need to know. It would be cute if whoever you romance, there were like little bits of them in your room. Like Dorian, there's an extra stack of books. You know, Cullen, maybe there's like an armor stand or something. Cassandra, a spot for her sword and shield. Just like stuff like that, you know? Little bits. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. It would be cute if there were like pieces of the person you were romancing around. That's all. Like pieces of who they are as a person. Like, if I were IRL romancing Cullen, you better believe I would be stealing his furry cloak all the time, because I'm always cold. He would just have to start living with it. Sorry, babe. So I could see him, like, getting a second one made that's maybe not lion's fur, but, you know, something similar. Or, like, I don't know, Dorian, a mustache waxing something. Oh, right, I have another Inquisition perk. Okay. 10% increase in all defenses. That's honestly probably the most beneficial thing. Because I'm not worrying about this stuff. Exclusive training. I could gain a combat point. Add one more potion slot. I'm not really using the potion slots, and I can't bring more health potions. I already know that. So I think we're gonna go with the 10% increased defenses. Okay. Continuing research. Colin, go for it. Okay. I'm sure he's so thrilled about the 50-page report. Inflate Inquisition numbers will do this too.
We'll be ready to make our move soon, I think.
Cool. Doom upon all the world. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be available. Complete any important tasks before beginning this operation. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. This is where we're going to start off tomorrow. Alright. I'm going to get on early. It's going to be like 8:30 in the morning EST. I'm going to get up at 8. Make my coffee, wake up a little bit. We're going to start our morning together. We're going to finish the game. I'm going to end the stream. And then we will reconvene once Veilguard is installed on my computer. Is kind of the vibe. I love this plan. Hell yeah. So that's kind of my vibe. It's kind of what I'm thinking. Glenn, I'm keeping a Reaper Horn in reserve. You know what? I will, for day one of Veilguard, I will reduce the cost. Let me put it on a sticky note now so I don't forget. Reduce cost of Reaper Horn. Just for you guys for the first day. I will put it back up afterwards, but for the first day, you deserve it. But yeah, so that's kind of what my plan is. I do have a new layout to use for stream tomorrow. I had every intention of switching over from Streamlabs to OBS. I still may. I have not completely decided yet. Not that there's anything wrong with Streamlabs. I've enjoyed using it. I just, I don't like the fact that I'm having to pay for my layouts kind of thing. But I do like how everything's integrated because I'm lazy. So, we'll kind of see. At some point during the Veilguard playthrough, I may nix Streamlabs. I have not decided yet. But yeah, so that's my plan, my vibe. We're going to finish the AI tomorrow. So be here, 8:30 a.m. EST. For my European friends in the UK, that's 5 hours ahead for you. So that's 1:30 p.m. And then for my West Coast friends in the US, that will be too early. You will not be awake. It'll be 5:30 in the morning. But, you know, come on for the Veilguard stream, which will be around noonish. It'll be whenever the game installs, because I'm not going to run stream while the game is installing. That will take up bandwidth. But yeah, I'll be awake. Hell yeah, me too. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited for Veilguard. I will give a little spiel in the morning before we start, or in the afternoon when we start tomorrow. But just to quickly say, I discovered these games a decade ago. More than a decade ago, because of my friend Katie, not my cousin Katie that's in the chat right now. And I ended up marrying American Alistair, basically, which was not my intention. I met Alistair first, just so we're clear. I've made so many special friends over the years because of the Dragon Age games and because of being a fan of BioWare in general. And to be able to experience a brand new game with a community that I have built, even though it's small, even though there's just a few of us, is very special. And I'm very excited to experience this with you guys. You're going to see me cry so much on stream. It's not even funny. So yeah, I'm really excited to experience this with y'all. And I hope you are just as excited for Dragon Age: The Veilguard, which, if you didn't know, is releasing tomorrow. Happy Halloween. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you tomorrow for a short stream followed by a very long stream, and Lisa's calling me right now, so I'm going to go. I love you. Goodbye.